Hey everybody, Bob Wagner here. Hey, I want to take a few minutes to just share some training that April and I are going to be doing this month in regards to some specific aspects of the business and some things that that we've learned in our 30 years in the industry, and make some comparisons to pre-pandemic and post-pandemic, and maybe how things were done before the pandemic, how things are going to need to be done moving forward post-pandemic. And in particular, how important it's going to be to blend things and not ignore the past, but we're going to use some things from the past and not ignore the new, but we got to blend some things with the new. And one of the things that I think we need to really focus on, that we've gotten a little bit, let's say, lazy with, is inviting. Okay. And what do I mean by inviting? There's going to be a lot of different aspects to inviting that April and I are going to discuss this month, and we'll record them and create a series for you. But in particular, what I want to share with you is inviting people to a meeting or a Zoom, okay, like an opportunity presentation. More of something in that category. There's inviting people to take a look in general. There's inviting people to watch a video. There's inviting people to do a lot of things. But my focus for the next few minutes is going to be how to go about inviting people to an opportunity Zoom, to something live, a live event, not watching a video, but participating, being in a live event with you, with us, okay? And there's a tremendous, tremendous difference between a person participating live with us versus receiving a recorded link or a YouTube link somewhere in the future, okay? They're not related. And the success ratio is unrelated. There's no comparison to the results that you and I will get when somebody is with us live on screen, one of the Hollywood squares live in the box, okay, with the video on. There's no comparison to that, okay, versus somebody getting a link in the future. Okay, stats show in all industries, not just network marketing, not just like Vantage, there is no comparison to the amount of people that eventually get back to watching an old video, we call it a rerun, okay, versus participating and being a member of a live event. Two different things. So let's talk about that. How do you get a person to join us when you're inviting them to a live Zoom? Okay, a live, let's call it, in our business, we call it a launch Zoom. Okay, or it could be, a bingo night where we're looking to load up people in our product group. Okay, it could be, hey, it could be Dr. Dixon doing a live product question and answer. Okay, live is live. It's no different than somebody coming to you the day before the Super Bowl and say, I have an opportunity, I have a ticket for you, and we can be in a suite at the game live tomorrow, versus you watching a replay of the Super Bowl on Monday after the game's been played. Is there any comparison to you being there live in a suite or a regular seat or on the sideline, but at the game live, versus watching a replay of the game on Monday, right? No comparison. They're not even in the same league. They're unrelated. One has nothing to do with the other one. The same thing is true with our Zooms in this business, okay? Our launches, our live events. And honestly, here's what's happened. Because of the pandemic, okay? Because of the tremendous amount of popularity and notoriety that Zoom has gotten, okay? The recognition, the acceptance, just all the videos that have been being watched and participated in and everything for the last 2 years during the pandemic, we've gotten lazy And a lot of people call it, I'm all zoomed out. Okay, well, honestly, I'm zoomed in. Okay, I think it's an awesome tool. Okay, but we've gotten lazy with how we treat it and how we invite with it. Okay, so let me give you a few tips. First of all, you need to treat it like it's the last event in the world and it's never going to happen again. When you are talking to someone, you cannot miss this. The information is unbelievable. The people speaking are so good. Okay, I'm going to be on it and I'm looking forward to seeing you on it. Will you join me live and watch and learn this information with me? And you can adjust the words, but the key there is, will you join me live, okay, at the event? It's an event, okay? A launch Zoom is an event. Product information is an event. Lifestyle is an event. It's an event, okay? And here's a huge difference. When that person is in the event with you, in other words, they're one of the Hollywood squares on the screen, okay? That means they are participating in a live event versus watching it at some later date. They are not on the screen. They do not see themselves. They did not participate. They are not one of the Hollywood squares. It's like watching the Super Bowl on Monday, the replay of the game, when you already know the end of the score at the end. And that's a dramatic change, okay? In treating an event, like it's never going to happen again. Like never, ever, ever, never tell anyone it's being recorded. I can get you the replay. Why would you mention that? You're giving them an excuse and they didn't even make one yet. And you're giving it to them. You're putting the words in their mouth. You know, Meatloaf says, you know, you took the words right out of my mouth. I mean, don't put the words in their mouth. Okay, that is not our job. Our job is to create an urgency, passion, okay, purpose on why they need to be there. They need to change what their plans are. They're going to be so thankful that they did. See, anything that any of us got going on during the day, at night, whatever, let's face it, 99% of what any of us have planned can be changed if there was a reason to change it. I mean, let's face it, how bad would anything be if we were headed to it and we got a flat tire and had to wait for the truck to come help us fix it and we missed it? It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Okay, we might be a little aggravated, inconvenienced, but nobody'd even think twice about it. We need to create an urgency. We need to do it with passion and conviction and treat these live events as if they're never going to happen again. You have no idea if it's going to be recorded. You've never heard about it being recorded. Don't even mention a recording. That's a different training for another day. If they weren't on live, that's a different training for another day. Okay. So here's what's happened. We've gotten so lackadaisical about it. We've lost our mojo. Okay. We just don't have that passion. Can you imagine somebody offering you tickets to the 7th game of a World Series or to the Super Bowl or, you know, the US Open finals or something, and you know, versus, nah, I'll just watch it on TV. Come on. I mean, you know, and I don't care what the event is. It could be, you know, it could be Elton John's last concert. It could be, you know, Stone's last concert. It could be anything. It could be seeing Elvis come back from the dead, you know. Why would you ever say, I'll watch it on TV when you could participate in it and be there? And we need to get back to treating it special like it is. And because it got so common, doing things online, doing things from YouTube, sharing videos, it got so common, these Zooms, that we're like, oh, you know, we're apologetic. We're actually apologizing. We have the greatest products in the world. We have the greatest opportunity in the world. It's the best kept secret in the world. And we're apologizing and giving them excuses. Oh, you know, if tonight's inconvenient, you know, if the kids are still up, you know, if Johnny didn't get back yet, we're making up stuff, giving them excuses. I'll just send you the replay if you can't be on live. I'll send you the link. Folks, that is never, ever, ever going to get the results you're looking for. okay? You got to have purpose and passion. And there's nothing like tonight, and it will never be the same as when they participate and they're one of the Hollywood squares live versus seeing other people in squares and they're not participating at some later date, if and when they get around to looking at it. So that's my message today, okay? Let's start inviting with passion and conviction, passion and purpose, and stop giving them excuses on why they don't need to tune in tonight, and never, ever, ever mention that it might, or it is, or it's always recorded. And I can get you the link at a later date. To just drop that. That's nobody's business but yours and mine. Nobody needs to know that. And how we use that replay is another training. So I hope this is helpful. I'm going to have April do one for you in regards to inviting people to, check out a product video, maybe watch the ABC Primetime. Some of the stuff, obviously ABC Primetime is a video, it's not live. It was 17 years ago that it happened. So that's a whole different thing. My focus is when it's a live event, you need to treat it as if it's never going to happen again. Okay. Hopefully that's helpful, and we'll be getting back with you all month long with a series of these kind of examples with different aspects in regards to building the business. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks for your time.